Well, it's that time of the week again when we have to talk about Oliver Glasner's pre-match interview. This is, of course, before the Liverpool game, and I'm going to give you my score at the end of it. So, it's bad news again, and this time he was asked about injuries, and he said that Franca has picked up another injury. This time he's got a groin injury, and he says that he's going to be out for several weeks. He doesn't expect him to play many minutes at all this side of the new year. So that's another big blow for us. And it's, I mean, I feel sorry for Franca that he's in this situation, but he's turning into another Nathan Ferguson. It's turning into another one of those, and it's a shame because I think he's such a talented individual. If they could keep him fit, I think he would be very good for us. I don't understand why they can't keep him fit. Why is he continuing to get injured? Anyway, so he is out. Nobody else has come back, so we've got pretty much the same squad as we had to face Everton, and it's going to be interesting, I think, to see how this game is going to go. And I don't understand. I really don't understand why the journalists continually ask him about what's happened in the past, about previous games, about last season, because they must know by now he doesn't want to talk about the previous games. He doesn't want to talk about last season. And every time he's asked that question, he always says, well, I'm not thinking about that last game, I'm thinking about tomorrow's game, which is, that's what he says. That's always what he says. Why do they keep asking him? Anyway, they did ask him whether he had spoken to the team about the win they had last year against Liverpool, and he said no, we haven't talked about it because that's not relevant. We're talking about tomorrow's game. We've got a different team, they've got a different manager, it's all completely different, this is not the same. He was also asked about the end of last season and this season, about what he thinks changed, and he says that really people can't expect Crystal Palace to win 6 out of 7 games all the time. He said otherwise we'd win the Premier League, and that's just not going to happen. He said you have to be realistic and say that we're not going to win every game. Yes, we are going to work really hard, we are going to try really hard to win every game, but we can't say that we're going to win every game, because then we would be Premier League champions, which I can understand what he's saying in some ways, but also you can understand that he's in some ways you can see a little bit of Roy Hodgson in those responses when he's trying to justify why things aren't working out very well. And of course he is right in some ways that you can't expect Crystal Palace to win every game, because we would be champions, and that's not going to happen. It's at least not at the moment. So yeah, he was very clear on that point, and he was also asked about whether he's worried about the confidence in the team, and he says no, he's not worried about the confidence in the team. He thinks that the team are working really hard, and it's about building confidence on the training field that they can take out into the games. So he believes that it's going to be they're going to be all right. He thinks that they're going to the form will come eventually. It's just needing hard work. And there are lots of things, he said, lots of things outside the club and inside the club which have upset things, and he's just trying to get things back on track, which is great. I mean, that's what he's there for. He was also asked about Kamada. He said that a journalist said that fans aren't necessarily happy with him, and that he's is Glasner does Glasner think he may not have the right position in the team and things like that. And he said that he's not singling out individual players. He says when a player does something wrong in the team, we don't focus on him, just like when a player scores a goal, we don't focus on them. It's a team effort, everyone plays as a team, and so he says that trying to single out one particular player is unfair, which is understandable. But I think also he likes Kamada, he likes the way he plays, and I think he's going to continue playing him. I don't think he's going to leave him out. I think he obviously has a plan for him, we just perhaps haven't seen that plan yet. So I think that's going to be the way it's going to happen, which is a shame in some ways. But also, if Kamada does come good and start performing the way he can, then it will be a bonus for us. Okay, so in terms of my prediction for the game, I don't think we're going to get a result out of this. I think that Liverpool have been playing quite well. They're certainly in a run of form at the moment. I think their confidence is up, and I think we're going to fight. I think we are going to fight hard. I think we are going to do a really good job of trying to win, but I don't think we're going to win. I think we're going to be probably, I would say maybe 2-0 down. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Liverpool. And obviously I don't like saying that, but you've got to be realistic. And I think that, you know, even a draw against Liverpool will be an immense achievement for us currently, the situation. So I think that I think it's going to be a loss, a defeat to us. But let me know down in the comment section what you think, not only about what everything Oliver Glasner said, but also about your own score predictions. And I will see you next time.